بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على خير المرسلين ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. أما بعد. So let's talk inshallah today about some fiqh elements related to Ramadan. Some elements related to the fiqh of Ramadan, to the rules of Ramadan. I'm going to base myself on a traditional Maliki fiqh text called Al-Murshid al-Mu'in. Can be translated as a helping guide or the guiding helper or something like this. It's a traditional text studied in all North and West Africa. There are fasts which are obligatory, and those are 5. First of all, fasting during the month of Ramadan. Second, making up any days of Ramadan missed by any reasons. So to make up the obligatory fast is also obligatory. Fasting due to an expiation for crimes that demand expiation, such as intentionally not fasting during Ramadan, or having killed a human being unintentionally by accident. Fourth, to vow by Allah to perform a fast, such as saying by Allah, for example, by Allah, tomorrow I will fast. Then fasting becomes obligatory. And 5, by pronouncing dhihar against one's wife. Dhihar is when one equates one's wife with a family member with whom a person cannot get married. For example, if you say to your wife, you are for me like my mother or like my sister, meaning that I will not have sexual intercourse with you. If he wants to again have sexual intercourse with his wife, he has to obligatorily fast 2 consecutive lunar months. There are fasts which are mandub or recommended, like to fast during the month of Rajab, to fast during the month of Sha'ban, and to fast the whole month of Muharram, but especially the 10th of Muharram, the day of Ashura, and the first 9 days of Dhul Hijjah, and especially the 9th day or day of Arafah, except for the people who are performing the pilgrimage or Hajj. And then any voluntary fast, in Arabic nafila, which a person can do any day except the days when it is not allowed to fast. Fasting during the month of Ramadan is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, and anyone who denies its obligation, whoever who says fasting is not obligatory, that person is not a Muslim. The obligatory elements of fasting are 5. First, to make one's intention to fast between Maghrib and Fajr. Means the intention. The intention to fast should be done between Maghrib, sunset, and the beginning of the day at dawn. If the intention is made after Fajr, that day is invalid, according to the Maliki madhab. There are other madhabs which have a different regulation, but as I said, we're going to stick to the Maliki madhab. To avoid all sexual acts. The fast is not broken, though, because of a wet dream during daytime sleep. So if a person has a nap and he has a wet dream and has experiences sexual arousal during that dream and ejaculates or has an orgasm, that element does not break his fast because it was out of his control. Third, to avoid eating, drinking, and smoking. It's important to know that swallowing one's own saliva or phlegm does not break the fast. Fourth, to avoid intentional vomiting. Not vomiting, intentionally vomiting. Something that provokes to provoke our vomit to ourselves, either by physical methods or taking any kind of medicine. That breaks the fast. And intentional vomiting does not break the fast. And to avoid anything entering the stomach or passing the throat through the nose, eyes, or ears. So we should be careful when swimming. In fact, people should not swim in the sea or swimming pool during Ramadan because it's very, very easy to swallow water. So we have to, this is very important for the people to know. And also when they do wudu, they should sniff the water gently, not strongly, because the water can go through up to their throat and swallow it. And also avoid using drops in their eyes or kohol, because that can go through the conducts, through the eye up to the throat. In fact, if you have many people may have had the experience that using 8 drops and then feeling the taste of the 8 drops in the throat. It's because it's communicated between the eyes and the throat. There are conducts and a communication. So that should be avoided during fasting.